Sticking in college hoops, Scotty, there will be a new number one in the polls come the release on Monday, following Baylor's first loss of the season earlier this week, after they had just snatched the number one overall ranking. Who do you think will ascend to that number one spot? You have Kansas, Nova, UCLA, Gonzaga. Gonzaga hasn't lost a game yet. Are they worthy of the number one ranking?
I think everybody should just move on up one, okay? And then Baylor probably just joins that group of Kentucky.
Okay. So that would mean you would have Kansas at the number one.
I would. I think Kansas, they haven't lost since their first game against Indiana, which was close. And it was at a neutral site. And there was nothing that they did or didn't do, coupled with what Gonzaga and Villanova and UCLA did or didn't do to change it. Plus, and I'm sorry, because this is what grows the game, but this doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? I mean, I know. I'm sorry, Associated Press. I respect you. You're my go-to app, but it doesn't really matter.
Who's number one in January?
No.
Especially in college basketball, where all you need to be is one of 68 invited.
Yes. You'd like to be a one seed,
but
you'd like to be the overall one. But again, the AP won't dictate that anyway.
You look at those teams that will be legitimate contenders for that number one spot. The Kansases, the UCLAs, the Gonzagas. Are these the teams that you look at as the most likely to win it all? I mean, Kansas, do you look at them as a legit national title contender?
Yes.
UCLA?
Yes.
Gonzaga?
No.
No.
But maybe, I mean, the danger of that is their conference is down. They just had a convincing win of 20-plus at home against St. Mary's, which is really their only, you thought it was their only imposing opponent within the conference. But they're going to, I mean, Duke's going to get healthier. They're going to figure it out. They're going to be a 3 or 4 seed potentially. Who knows? Okay. North Carolina might be a 2 or 3 seed. There's going to be a lot of teams. I mean, the ones, I'd be shocked if 3 ones made it to the Final Four.